probably saw some numbers today. And I have to start off by saying that's Biden. That's not Trump.
The president says his policies are not to blame for a slowing economy. He downplayed government data showing the gross domestic product shrank in the first quarter, its worst performance in 3 years. That number was driven in part by a surge of imports as companies raced to get products before his tariffs went into effect. TV5's Trey Harris joins us in the studio with how those tariffs are affecting consumers. Trey.
Yeah, with spending slowing and tariffs looming, some local shops are feeling the squeeze. I spoke with an expert and a store owner about what they're noticing. With inflation cooling off but still lingering and tariffs on Chinese imports possibly making a comeback, small businesses and shoppers alike are facing new financial pressure.
They're holding off on planning. They're playing the waiting game. Most of the businesses, that's what they're doing, whether they're big businesses or small businesses.
SVSU supply chain management professor Prashant Anakal broke down his perspective on the bigger picture.
The uncertainty is hitting the small businesses even harder than the large businesses, because the large businesses, they have the financial power.
And that ripple effect is beginning to show up in consumer behavior. Many people are spending less, not just because of prices, but because of that uncertainty. So I came here to International Foods and Spices to ask them if they've seen any changes and if they have any concerns.
We cannot get enough supply because like people are holding it or what, the suppliers, they are holding, I don't know.
To manage rising costs, the owners of the Saginaw Township business say they're prepared to increase prices 20%. If it comes to it, saying the uncertainty has already slowed down products getting to them, so they're adjusting inventory and product mix, anticipating shoppers cutting back.
Haldiram, all the stuff is all held up. So some of the product, which were supposed to come in before September, is releasing now.
Retail sales growth is expected to slow this year, hovering between 2.5% and 3.5%. Young shoppers especially are leaning into a no-buy 2025 mindset, spending less, saving more, while retailers are tightening operations behind the scenes.
Consumers tend to shrink their purchases during times of uncertainty.
And as businesses and buyers both try to navigate what's next.
I'm just going with the flow, where, I don't know how much is going to affect the businesses at this point.
And I wrapped up by asking what advice to give, whether you're running a business or just trying to make smart money moves.
A lot of times what we do is we panic and try to take a decision immediately, but then, so wait it out, see what happens.
And the president is facing pushback over his tariffs. There was a resolution in the Senate that would have effectively blocked his tariffs by revoking the emergency order he used to enact them. It failed on a vote of 50 to 49. Trey Harris, back to you.